Let's jump into the music. Definitely. I know you started off singing.
Correct.
And I listened to some of the new stuff that you're coming out with, and it definitely seems like you're going more in the singing route. Am I right?
Correct. Singing.
Right. And I'm gonna tell you, you know, some people, they be like, yeah, I sing. You be like, oh, okay, let me hear. And then you be like, all right. No, but I think you have a good voice. I was pleasantly surprised. I think this is a good route that you're taking with your music. Definitely. I know you've always, you know, sang and some of your songs, like some hooks and stuff like that. But I like the route that you're going. What made you make that decision?
Hold on, little power mode. Hold on. Can you see me yet? Alright. What made me take that route? I would say my pain.
Mm-hmm.
My pain, cause like, you know, you when you heartbroken and shit, you just want to sing. Like, you don't want to rap all the damn time. Like, you know, it's energy and it's time for everything. Like, sometimes I have the mood, I'm in my bag. Like, I just want to hear straight like gangster shit, straight 50 Cent shit. But sometimes I just want to sing, like a 5-year-old kid. Like, I just want to sing my heart away. And I sing more. I was singing more. I actually love singing more. Like, finding melodies. I love that shit. I feel like you express it more.
It's more expressive, yeah.
Yeah, you put more passion into it.
Mm-hmm. I know when you were on Sway, you said that Jamie Foxx was one of your influences. Have you spoken to him yet? Have you tried to reach out?
Yo, that's one person that I haven't spoken to. Like, that's one I haven't met. I met a lot of people too. Jamie Foxx, one I haven't spoken to or I haven't reached out to yet.
It's gonna happen. We speak it into existence.
I feel like it already happened.
Mm-hmm. So what are some more of your influences? And it doesn't have to just be singers. Influences overall.
Overall, I used to listen to a lot of Eminem. That's where I would say that's where I get my pain from. Like, listening to Eminem, he really shows you, like, that nigga say F his mother. Like, yo, he's crazy. Like, I F my mom and man, bitch. Like, he's just crazy. Like, yo, like, it's your world. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's this music shit is your world. It's your world. So just let it, you know, express your feelings. Drake. Even though a lot of people, there's a lot of politics that they don't write this shit. I don't care. I've been listening to Drake since Hate, Sleeping Alone, and Best I Ever Had, like those times. So I really love Drake. Lil Wayne, Boys to Men. Oh, my uncle, actually, my uncle, he was like the biggest influence in my life. My uncle, back in the days, that nigga used to sing like Boys to Men. He used to just be him and his friends used to be in a house or a little barber shop, just snapping fingers away, crazy. And I picked up a lot, so I started singing more. I started singing first, and eventually I started rapping and just listening to who else would I say? Oh, Meek too. Meek. I listened to Tripping. I totally forgot Meek with the dirty break. Like, he was in Philly battling.
Listen, the way you freestyle, I mean,
I'm tripping. Meek was definitely like a big influence too. When he used to freestyle against who again? Young Hot, Reed Dollar. I loved Meek those times. That's super savage. Vagabond. Even Nipsey. Nip is different. I listen to him a lot too. Like,
I listen to him way more now, definitely.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie too. I'm not gonna sugarcoat and act like I've been listening to him. I probably listened to a few songs before. He wasn't a rapper that I always listened to, but he was positive and he was for the culture, so I respect that. And you know, he the cuz too, like, so I respect that. He's a real gangster to me in my, like, he takes family. He's not out here trying to be the toughest nigga. Nobody is. You know what I'm saying? It's not that's that childhood shit. Like, when you know he was a kid, the things do. But who else? I can't anybody. Oh, 50 Cent.
I like 50 as a businessman. I feel like he did his thing.
I love him as 50. Like, he's a marketing genius.
Yeah.
I love that. I pick up from that too.
No, Power Book 2 is coming out soon too.
Yeah, that's fire.
You be watching Power too?
Of course, I watched
Yeah.
that. I'm not gonna lie. At first, I wasn't on it. At first, I used to talk shit like, I'm not watching on Power. I'm not watching on Empire.
What if 50 came and asked you, like, yo, Corey, listen, I need you to replace Joe on the Big Rich Town theme song.
Oh, you gonna hear the singing ass nigga?
You gonna take it? You gonna take Joe? You see what they did to Trey Songz?
I'm taking it. Trust me. He need 1, 2 young flavor in it. I'm doing that shit way better. I hate it. That was Trey Songz shit, right? Yes.
Yeah, they took him off real quick.
Real quick. See, that's the good thing about Instagram right now. Like, that's the good thing about social media. Like, you could post shit. Like, the fans will tell you, and they will tell you what they want. You have to respond. Like,
how have you been managing, dealing with your career and dealing with social media at the same time? Like, I feel like we live in an era where the things that we like, the industry we're pursuing, you have to have social media. Like, there's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. How are you managing dealing with that?
Oh yeah, you have to have social media. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes, like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like not going on. Like, I won't go on Instagram, on anything. And sometimes I gotta remember, like, I'm an artist. I have to be on every one of these platforms. Sometimes I'll just post to Instagram, like, I don't got time to go to Facebook and Twitter and do all of that. Like, you have to realize that at some point, if you really want it, then you're gonna have to do it.
Yeah.
And it gets overwhelming. This shit is the easiest thing in the world. But it's like mentally frustrating, I don't know. It's mentally frustrating. It's like.
But I mean, it worked in your favor too, because with the freestyle.
Definitely works in your favor, like, because you can't beat talent, no matter what. Like, I get it. Hard work beat talent, but that's what they say. But I don't think you could beat talent. I don't think so. I think that shit is just here. What Drake said, that other shit is just here today.
And gone tomorrow.
Yo, I swear, I feel like that.
So let's talk about your Funk Flex freestyle. Did you know it was gonna go crazy like that?
Nah, I actually didn't. And yo, Funk Flex, you want to hear a story about that? How I got there?
Yes, I really want to hear it.
I was mad at Funk Flex. Let me tell you this now, right? I was so mad at Funk Flex. So I was at stage 48 the night before Funk Flex. Not the night, the second year. So it was the day before yesterday. The night before last, I was at stage 48. And Spin King was there. Spin King, you know how when you go to the club, this DJ have his set. The next DJ have his set, the late set. Funk Flex was a late set. He probably came like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Spin King played my shit all night. From Brooklyn, like that. He played my shit all night, showed me mad love. Quit the bar, we was in there turning up. Funk Flex turn up, right? He come as his set. And when you want to get your record play, you gotta, whatever. Like, I'm trying to do anything. Like, yo, you drink, Flex? You smoke? Like, what you need? You drink? You want a case? Like, I'm asking what you want, champagne? Like, he's like, I'm good. Flex was being so tough that day. Like, I'm asking, like, I'm kind of all scared too, because I'm asking niggas, like, I asked one of the homeboys that came with Flex, like, yo, because he was from my hood too. I asked him, yo, what's up with Flex? Like, how you moving? He like, some niggas told me, like, Flex is, don't even talk to him. Don't even try. And Spanking, like, what? Go talk to him, bro. He Gucci. He good. So I kept asking him, he good? And then I figured out it wasn't working. No, he wasn't taking no alcohol. He wasn't taking no nothing. He didn't want nothing. It's that type in the club, like. So I finally, I'm like, yo, Flex, you got my record, right? You gonna play my? He like, yeah, I got your shit. This shit with he like, Vagabond, right? The shit East just jumped on. Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna run that. I'm like, I said, I felt a little, it made me feel a little better. Like, he know the record, so maybe he is gonna play it. I stayed there the whole night. You hear me? He did not play that record. A shooting happened in the club and all that. It never played. Mm-mm. So I get to the crib with the homies, my cameraman, everybody. I'm fed. I'm talking shit like, yo, tomorrow I'm on Flex Hills. Like, wherever club he at, I'm coming. Like, I was so mad. I'm like, yo, I can't believe Flex. Like, this is somebody that you look up to when you're growing up. You know, like, they drop a million bombs on a record. Like, I'm like, yo, I want my shit to be just like this. When I blow up, I know Flex is going to be doing this shit. Like, when I go to his freestyles, I like, yo, I couldn't believe him. Like, I was really low-key heartbroken, right? Maybe I fell asleep. I woke up talking about it. I woke up in the morning talking about it, telling the homies, and I went back to sleep. I woke up to one of the homies waking me up like, yo, Flex wants you to come tomorrow. The way I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I said, yeah, he know. I started talking shit still. I like, yeah, he know. And then
wait, so he just randomly was like,
I don't know how that happened. I don't know.
Maybe he already knew in the club that he was planning on trying to get you up there.
I'm like, yo, that just made me, that just showed me, like, you know, you can't question God's plans, his timing, or anything.
Patience.
Yeah. Even that shit told me a lesson. You get what I'm saying? It's a lesson in everything.
It's like a couple of his freestyles that I like really enjoy, like, and will watch. And yours is definitely one of them. Like, for real. And I'm not just saying that.
Appreciate that. The same day that I went, my son was there. That's another freestyle that I watched too. My son did his freestyle that same night too. Somebody else. Herbo.
Okay.
We all did our shit that night.
I'm a fan of Surf's freestyle too. It's you and Surf's.
Hey, Surf. The cuz. Shout out to him too. That's the cuz. We got a record coming too. I forgot. As soon as I go, you know, he been asking me for that shit. Crazy. Good to bow. Shout out to Surf. Shout out to a couple names, you know. Went to Papa.
Okay. So let's talk about you. I know you said something about how Spin King, how he was playing your stuff in the clubs like all night or whatever. I'm from Queens, and I feel like, you know, we got talent in Queens or whatever, but for some reason, Brooklyn just be like, I don't know, y'all just be gang, like, y'all just push y'all artists differently. So, like, I just want to know, like, what do you think it is? Like, do you think it's just, and I'm not trying to start no Queens versus whatever. Like, I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to understand, like, is there more organization in Brooklyn, or like, what is it?
What would I say? I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't even say more organized. Well, kind of is more organization, but still, because Queens is a little organized too. Because I go to Queens, like, King Shooter, my brother that just passed, with the Bob. Yeah. He's from Queens, you feel me? Oh, yeah, Queensbridge. He's from Queensbridge, and niggas is organized over there. Like, over there, it's like they organize. It kind of remind me of Brooklyn. I don't know if it's like that in all of Queens, you know, but I know that it is kind of organized. And what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe structured. A little differently. I feel like niggas still hate on each other, but I feel like it's still, everybody's still a little, you know, united in Brooklyn.
Yeah, and I've like, when I asked artists from Queens, like, why we don't pop off like that, they feel like nobody want to support each other. Like, it's like, they're like, nah, he over there.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Like, in Brooklyn, if you rapping, niggas gonna say, if you my friend and you rapping, niggas gonna support that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody's gonna support it, especially if you nice. Niggas not gonna let that slide. But Queens, I don't know. I feel like everywhere is the same thing. Like, they either give you too much, a lot of support, or they don't give you enough support.
Well, Brooklyn is definitely running it right now. Like, I'm in Houston, and I'm still hearing everybody from Brooklyn out here. I just be like, yo, what is going on?
Brooklyn just be breeding a lot of talent, a lot of energy.
Maybe that's what it is.
Side too, from the 9. Like, East Flatbush is a lot of talent. Like,
Do you
And
feel like you're getting the support that you deserve from Brooklyn?
from Brooklyn, well, it depends. Well, certain, I don't know. I won't say I don't. I would say I get the support from Brooklyn, but not even. Well, yeah, I would say I get the support from Brooklyn, but not from my side. Like that's just what it is. Like niggas will tell you go back to your hood, do this, do that. But sometimes I feel like I don't know. Niggas, it's a lot of people that watch face and they jealous and So
It usually is the people that's in your own neighborhood that
yeah,
kind of be like, all right, I know she doing that, but
yeah. So it'd be a lot of politics here saying I don't got time for that. I just want to make music. So I don't got time to sit there and stress if you want to fuck with me or not, if you jealous of me or not, if you love me, and I don't care about that. I'm not here for that. Especially if it's one thing this quarantine really showed me, family, for real, for real. I learned that like the nigga that you be with all your life, you know what I'm saying? Be the stranger, and that nigga would do more for you than your friend, your best friend, or a person that you knew all your life with.
I want to know what has been your favorite collaboration so far, because you've done a lot of different things with different people. You got Chef G. You got, I know you just did, you did a lot with King Shooter. Recipes.
Oh yeah, I actually did a lot Wishful. I think Wishful with King Shooter.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet Lady. That's
Mm-hmm.
like, I think that's my favorite collabs.
Oh.
I miss that nigga.
How was it working with him?
It was awesome. He actually the one that connected the dots for me and East to get on East to get on my Vagabond. So I always fucked with Shooter. Like he showed genuine love. Like he was different. They ain't care about no gang shit. Like I love that. The gangster shit to me is taking care of your family and doing right. And that's what he did. I love that.
You have the Dear Shooter single coming out on the 23rd.
August 23rd, facts.
Okay, and it's gonna be on all streaming platforms.
Every platform, and I'm dropping a video. I'm dropping a video following it too.
Okay.
Maybe a few days later.
Okay. Now, let's shift a little bit. Let's talk about your other single. What is it? I Don't Need You.
Don't Need You.
I want to know about your mindset. Were you talking about anything or anybody specifically? Were you just talking in general?
I mean, I was talking in general, but I still was talking. Like my music is, I speak pain in my music. Like every song that I ever wrote or freestyle, even if I freestyle it, I still made it up. You know what I'm saying? It still came from my heart. So everything that I say, I mean it. No matter what, like it's not subliminals or any of that shit. It's just my pain. Like I feel like this is what a song is. You know what I'm saying? What did I say? Like I'm just talking my truth on it. Why niggas wanna try me? I still ain't speak to Bobby. I still ain't hear from Rowdy. Like that's just me telling. Like that's just me from like writing letters and not getting no responses and shit like that. You feel me? And clearing the air, because a lot of people be like, why Corey not? Why don't he just not? Why is he not like that? But just me clearing the air on a lot of shit. Or why he don't post free his homeboys or free his brothers no more. You get what I'm saying? So like, I gotta let it out somehow, because I'm not gonna sit there and argue with niggas on Instagram, but I can speak about it in interviews and I can speak about it in music.
But you said you feel like once they both come home that it's gonna be back to normal, or y'all gonna, like it's not about.
Yeah, because I always say it's like, that's in-house shit. That's my brother still, and that's just who I grew up with. My childhood friends, like we used to share fucking Chinese food, like one plate. Like this is what we like.
Wounded King.
Wounded King.
Let's talk about that.
That's the.
It's in the works.
Works. That shit is damn near like, that's crazy. Wounded King is gonna be my best project that I ever released.
Okay.
I know this for a fact.
Can you talk about any features on there?
Oh yeah, I'm about to say you froze up for a little bit. I thought my shit died. Yeah, that shit
mean, I still see you.
You can see me right now? Okay.
Yeah, but hold on. Let's see.
All right. Yeah, I can see you with the bra.
Can you talk about any features you have on there? Or is it a
Only
surprise?
It is, well, I didn't really want to do much. Like, I have one too. I'm still thinking about putting people on it because it's actually my tape. You feel me? I feel like it's about me. And I didn't have features before. Like, I probably had in-house, like, you know, on my prior tapes. Maybe shit with, like, when I was, you know, my old situation, I had a tape with that artist on that label or whatever. But now, I don't know. I feel like just having, like, I don't really want features.
You want to do your own thing.
But if I do, yeah, I want to do my own thing. But if I do, it might be Papa the Don. You know, that's my dog. That's he from Brooklyn. Who else? Maybe Jazzy. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure. It's mainly about me. Oh, and I might have a King Shooter song.
Okay.
Yeah, a song featuring King Shooter, if I can get my hands on it. But as far as, yeah, I just want to have a, you know, clean, just me. Because I feel like my old tapes didn't do what I wanted them to do because I didn't really have that creative control. But now that I do, you know, Blue Roses, my shit, like, I'm working from, like, I'm not worried about nothing. I feel like I've had all the time to prepare and get ready, you know? All this pain that I let out. This is my best music that I ever, I'm telling you, my unreleased music right now, you're gonna be like, nah, he acting unusual. I'm telling you.
When I was speaking to Janet earlier, I was telling her, like, you know, obviously your music is dope, but the singles that are about to come out now, like, when I listened to them, I kind of felt the same way I felt about the freestyles, like, and that's a great thing, definitely. Yeah.
And that's a great thing. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people tell me that too. Like, I love when you speak that pain. Like, oh, it's amazing how you could just turn your pain into a fucking, like, into a song.
Because a lot of people are really out here suffering, like, silently, and music is literally the only outlet.
Exactly. That's my only outlet. Like, sometimes, you know, we try to drink to cope, or, you know, do a lot of things to cope. Keep our mind busy, smoke, whatever it is.
And we rooting for you. As Black people, we gotta push each other and motivate each other.
Support Black-owned businesses. Stop playing.
Absolutely. And I appreciate you and Miss Janet for putting this together and taking the time out to be here with me.
I appreciate you for reaching out. Seriously, like, make sure we gotta get on that freestyle too.
Yes, definitely. All right, so if people want to hear your music and follow you, where can they?
Follow me, Corey Finesse. You know, you gotta follow me on every platform. Corey Finesse, COREY. Finesse is spelled regular, but nothing about me is regular. Put the bow.
Heard you.
Gang.
All right, thank you.
I appreciate you, gang.